Well, we're back here again.
You son of a bitch.
Time for the second film in my little DC cinematic universe. For those of you just joining us, I made a video a few months back pitching my vision for the perfect Superman movie. That also served as a starting point for my own vision for a whole DC cinematic universe. This time, we're tackling Batman. Well, we aren't literally gonna tackle him. He's very well trained and would definitely be able to evade any attack I could.
He's also not real.
That too. Yes, we started with Superman, and the plan is to do a film/video for each hero that will eventually culminate in a big team-up Justice League film. Slash video.
You going to do all 7 of the fuckers?
Look, DC's actual game plan at the moment when it comes to movies seems to be throw everything at the wall and see what sticks. And while there isn't, anything wrong with that, necessarily, I just think it would be fun to see what a version of their movies would be like if everything was well planned and interconnected.
It's all connected, shut up.
Okay, let's not waste any more time. For those of you who didn't watch the Superman video, the Batman of my universe did actually make a brief cameo in that movie, giving Lois a clue as to the true whereabouts of the last son of Krypton. However, as some will notice, our caped vigilante seemed to have another case pulling his attention back to Gotham.
You're the vigilante from Gotham.
The horned creature speaks.
I have a lot more work to do tonight, so I'd like an answer. Where is the Kryptonian?
In this film, titled Batman Holiday, we will catch up with Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, and see what that case is. Like any truly great Batman tale, this is a detective story. We will follow an inexperienced Batman 5 years into his career as he races against time and is pushed to his limits. Expect twists, turns, surprise characters, and a whole lot of vengeance. Enjoy. We open on the streets of Gotham City, Thanksgiving night. Gotham's streets are littered with debris and garbage. Wind blows a newspaper closer. The headline reads, Lex Luthor, elected president. We're now in a dark alley at night. Police cruiser headlights flood a gruesome scene. The Penguin lays on his back, dead, decorated like a cooked turkey. A tape recorder lays against the Penguin's corpse. A sticky note attached reads, Play me. A cop reaches for the play button and presses it.
Happy Thanksgiving. We're serving fresh bird for the holiday. See you on Christmas.
Batman stands over the Penguin crime scene with Commissioner Gordon and Detective Harvey Bullock.
Someone wants Gotham's most wanted off the list. Forever.
Roman Sionis, murdered on Veterans Day. Jonathan Crane, Halloween.
I'd guess the Riddler was behind this.
Except there's no riddle.
The last thing we need in this dying city is another psycho with a gimmick and a costume to make a name for himself.
Harvey looks at Batman. Batman stares back.
There's only one current player twisted enough to do something like this.
We now get an establishing shot of Elizabeth Arkham Asylum for the criminally insane. Arkham Asylum's ominous gray towers rise against a dark, cloudy sky, loom over the city from atop a hill. Batman stands in front of a maximum security cell, where the Joker sits at a table playing with cards.
Why, if it isn't the Batman, the world's most insecure superhero, still wearing that clunky suit. Such a shame you can't face the world as yourself.
Secure enough to lock your twisted mind away forever.
Forever is a long time, Bats. A lot could happen between now and then.
Someone's murdering Gotham's most notorious criminals, and they're doing it with flair.
The Holiday Killer? I've heard. And you think I'm responsible? Tell me, Bats, if I was responsible for this, do you really think I, of all people, would keep it a secret? I'm dressed as a clown, for Christ's sake! I don't do subtlety!
Batman walks Commissioner Gordon to his patrol car.
He says he's not the killer. You think he's lying?
No. I'll explain tomorrow.
Tomorrow's no good. The wife, Barbara, she wants me at home more. And to be honest, with James Jr. going off to college and all, I don't really love the idea of her being alone in the house either.
Gordon gets in the car.
But when you think you've got a lead,
Be with your family, Jim. I'll handle this.
Gordon shakes Batman's hand, rolls up his window, and drives off. We're now in the Batcave the next day. Sweat pours off Bruce's body as he slams fists into a heavy bag. Moments later, Bruce, sweating, studies a state-of-the-art computer system, scanning charts and images on an invisible screen that floats in the air. His eyes are red from fatigue.
May I suggest a good night's sleep, Master Wayne?
Alfred, his butler, 60s and wise, approaches Bruce. He is tender and paternal towards his employer.
Christmas is around the corner, the next holiday, the next murder, and I've got nothing.
You may be a man of many, many talents, but you are still human. A human that very much could use some sleep right now.
I'll sleep when the holiday killer's behind bars. I'm the only one who can stop him.
Perhaps a dose of humility wouldn't hurt.
Bruce slams the computer table.
Who else is there?
Sir, you need rest.
What I need is something to hit.
The Gotham police monitor flashes, robbery in progress.
Perfect.
It's now nighttime. We're at the Gotham Transit Authority headquarters. An old pre-war building, stout and square, an essential character of the cityscape, situated by a parkway next to Gotham's East River. The building looks abandoned. Then, flashlight lights appear inside a fourth-story window. A figure in black drills into a massive vault door. Behind him, other men armed to the teeth stand guard. The driller holds out an open hand. Another robber places a laser gun in his palm. The driller continues. Sparks light up the driller's masked face. Heavily armed lookout robbers watch the streets, the river, and the sky from their rooftop perch. One rooftop lookout whispers into a hidden mouthpiece. All clear. Inside the vault room, the driller continues. Behind him, a dark figure swings through, taking out a robber. Robber 2 spins, looking for the attacker. Nothing. Black figure whips past. The robber spins again. Nothing. Drops fall on Robber 2's mask. He looks up and sees the first robber tied to the ceiling, unconscious, drooling. Robber 2 is about to scream when a rope twists around his neck, yanks him out of a window, smashing the glass into a million pieces. The robber yells, all the way down to splashing in the river. The driller stops, holds out his hand. Again, he waits. Nothing. He turns. No one's there. He's here. On the roof, 2 men head for the rooftop entrance, throw the door open and race down. The others leap over the side of the building with rappel ropes. Batman's hanging off the side of the building, suctioned to glass. His cape tied off as an anchor, waiting. He slices a rappel rope, holds the robber as he dangles over a death fall.
What's the target?
Go to hell. Batman drops him. As the thief lookout falls, screaming, Batman fires an arrow-lead cable from his glove. It wraps around the thief's legs, anchors in the wall of the building. The thief dangles upside down. Inside the vault room, darts shoot across the room, embed in the thieves' necks. They drop like stones, unconscious. Batman tucks a blow-dart gun into his belt and races towards the vault driller. A massive military Navy SEAL type steps up, muscles ripping out of his clothes. He fires at Batman, who spins and somersaults out of danger, the cape's material deflecting bullets. Batman lands behind the SEAL, and they fight, martial arts style. Kicks, punches, blocks, leaping kicks, etc. Batman finally gets the SEAL in a chokehold and outlasts him. The SEAL drops unconscious. Later, the robbers are tied together by cable wire, unconscious on the sidewalk. A black bat cutout hangs off the vault robber's neck. In the Wayne Manor kitchen the next morning, the whine of a blender, green drink poured into a tall glass. Bruce sips a morning energy drink at the table, reading the paper. Photo of the robbers. Alfred brings him a plate of scrambled egg whites, drops it in front of Bruce. Bruce glares at Alfred, who sits down, reading the same article.
Feel better?
Bruce ignores him, grinds his teeth.
Didn't think so. Eat your eggs.
On the Gotham docks at night, Deathstroke, a contract killer, half in black, half in yellow, marches through a maze of shipping crates towards a hooded figure, cloaked in shadow.
So, finally we meet. But why now?
The plan is almost done.
We're now at Commissioner Gordon's house. At night, Batman sits in the Batmobile. Gordon stands outside the car.
So run me through your plan again.
We have no leads on the killer, and Christmas will be here in less than a month. The only thing we do know is he is exclusively targeting Gotham's most wanted. So the best way to ensure those rogues are safe from the killer is to double my efforts locking them all up.
Get to them before he can.
Exactly.
So I'm guessing you'll only be going after the criminals who aren't already locked up. Who are
Selina Kyle, Victor Zsasz, and
Mr. Freeze, Frosty the psychopath himself. I bet he's the killer's next target. Tell me though, you actually gonna lock up Ms. Kyle this time? Or is she gonna magically slip through your fingers again?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Later, in the Batcave, Batman rushes from the Batmobile to his computer. Alfred is there.
Sir, not that I'm doubting your unrelenting bruteness, but if your plan is to catch 3 dangerous criminals in just a few days, would it not be wise to attempt contacting the hero from Metropolis?
We still don't know if he can be trusted. Besides, the quickest way to ensure Gotham's most wanted leave the city is to bring Superman into it. No, I need to handle this, and I know just where to start.